That's what's up. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray, Dope Living TV Live. The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, what makes you happy? What makes you sad? What makes you angry? We want to explore that, and we want to do some good things. We want to make sure that people are leaving this show today smiling, laughing, having a good time, because that's what it's about. I mean, we have gone through so much in the past year that has made us sad. So it's time that we laughed a little bit. No, I don't have a gang of comedians on here, but we just want to explore what makes you happy and what makes you angry. Maybe we can get make the happiness overshadow the anger. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna do what we can do. Okay, everybody, man, look, go out, y'all, get you some core hydration, man. This is perfectly pH balanced water, purified water, and they're doing their part for the economy, for the ecological wealth and health of everybody, because the bottles are 100% recyclable. Go tell that. All right. Now that I got my plug in, let me bring on my brother Maurice Bishop.
Bruh.
See, I did it right this time.
Right off the bat.
Right off the top. So they want to say something. If y'all want to say something today, that's on y'all.
So how's your day today?
Bruh, it's been a tiring but fantastic day. It's been a happy day for me. So I just figured, let's just tell some happy stories. Let's talk about happiness, man. Let's make people at least smile a little bit, man. We done been through so freaking much.
Bruh, I've been on vacation past week. I got about 2-3 weeks worth of work.
Wow.
You ready to hit me tomorrow?
So you ain't really happy.
Well, if I ain't busy, I'm one of them cats that ain't busy. That don't feel right.
Absolutely, man. One thing too, man, with older people that are retiring and this and that, okay, I really, really want to know what makes them happy. And I say old people, it's not necessarily old people, it's anybody who's in a position to retire. But a lot of people, man, when they get to that point, what else is there to do? What else can they do? You got to occupy some time, occupy some space, and do some things different, all right? Because now that your business as usual, your regular routine is being broken, so that you can, do something else. You deserve to do something else. So what I started reading, I get these little useless facts, okay, but put them out there anyway, okay? And I was looking at something that said, what are things that make you happy? And they put up some stuff. And of course, it's and I'm gonna say it's not black people stuff.
Right. Fly fishing and
I'm looking at
going on cruises.
I
don't care too much for going on cruises. I mean, I've heard a lot of my friends have been going on cruises. They love it. That's too much water and a big boat laying down. I can't get it. Bruh. Power. Hey man, let me ask you a question. Since this is a Wednesday, middle of the week, I want to do a test with some
it's actually
online.
Tuesday.
Huh?
Today Tuesday.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
See, I'm already in there, but I'm already into work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just want to do a test to see if something worked live.
Go ahead. What's up?
Just music. Gina.
Hey.
What's up?
Everybody say what's up, Gina and Ujimar.
Ujimar.
Yes.
Bro, what you got on? I like that fit.
My natural ancestors' wardrobe.
Is that in Indy? Some brother selling that at Indy, or you sell?
I ordered this off the internet. It's one of them long drapes. Let me see if
I got you.
You said ancestral.
Look, go ahead. Well, I was just going to do a test. I was going to do is put on a website to see if y'all could hear it. If y'all clicked on it to see if y'all could hear the music on it.
Man, go ahead.
And so everybody's on the same page. I'm gonna have to mute out while I set it up. Then I'll come back and I'll send you the link. All right. It's only a 30-minute test, if that. So
It's
probably
all good.
two or three tracks might get through.
It's all good. Y'all
Where
got
everybody
we just trying to make people happy and laugh. Because if it's funny, Maurice, if it's messed up and jacked up, we gonna laugh.
and I know you will.
And you know this, man. What's going on with the educational tests, Uji?
The educational test.
The tests that you're going through, I should say.
Oh, the test. I mean, they're coming along.
Cool.
You study
Cool.
a little bit, you take a test. That's how they do your computer.
That's how they do. I already know. Don't want to do it again. You know, I got mistakenly.
It's like 100 tests.
I got. She didn't say what. I got mistakenly duped into going back to college, right?
Duped.
Yeah, because see, I'm trying. You know, we got a brother that does just about everything, right? And you know, financially and all of this stuff. So I'm looking at him. I'm trying to be like him, right? And I'm thinking that, you know, okay, in order to get the bag that he getting, I'm gonna have to go back to college and get this degree and get the bag that he getting. So I go to college. I do 4 years. In my older age, I do 4 years, and I get that bachelor's, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to him, and he said, "Bro, I ain't never been to college."
Right.
He's like, I ain't never been to college. The jobs that he's been at, he's applied it. When he look on the board, he applied at them things, went to classes that the jobs have offered, and kept elevating to that 200 grand a year mark. So I'm like, I went 4 years.
You know, I'm the only one with the quote unquote college.
Yeah, I went back though. I went back in 2000.
Y'all went to techs and trade schools.
Yeah, but I did Michigan State for 4 years. Got a bachelor's in business. That was in my 40s though.
Okay.
Yeah, but you the only one went to college when we were supposed to go to college.
I'm the only one who went to university.
Right. Absolutely, which is cool, you know. But we trying to make some folks. Hey, Gina, tell me a happy story. I know you and Robert had a great weekend this weekend.
Yeah, I got a lot of happy stories.
I know y'all did the nasty and all of that stuff. So go ahead, tell us about it.
Slap. You don't get all those details.
Oh, okay.
Well, we just unplugged, you know. Sometimes you got to do that. I have so much stuff that I'm doing and people pulling me in all different directions. Work, dad, my family. And so, you know, sometimes you just got to unplug and just take some time for yourself. So that's all that was about. It was relaxing. You see where I was, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, downtown Chicago. We went to Navy Pier, went on a boat cruise. We spent the whole weekend down there from Friday all the way through Sunday, and just walked around the city. Went to the field museum, sea aquarium. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you plan on going to any of those places, you're gonna have to get your tickets early because once they hit their maximum of people to let in, they don't sell any more tickets. So it's not like it used to be. I remember when I was young, my mom and dad used to put us in the car and we drive over to the museum, get tickets and go in. It's not like that anymore. You can't just buy tickets and go in.
That's basically because of this COVID though, right?
Right.
Yeah,
so, and it was a lot of people that were coming from out of state pulling up and they were telling them they couldn't get in.
Yeah, that'll change. That'll change in the next 6-7 months.
Might change sooner than that, you know, because they opening up stuff.
That, but I mean, 6-7 months for sure.
Yeah. You know, and it was something, and I had it at the tip of my tongue, and I lost it. Okay, because you called something, Nucci, that was right on point, but I forgot it. If I remember, I'll bring it up. All right, but so Gina, so happiness to you is just getting away, getting out the norm, and doing something else, right?
Somewhat, but happiness really to me is, you know, when I have my little space, my space, like by myself. And
you just said my space.
Yeah, my own individual space. That's what makes me happy. Like when I come home, it's very seldom when I'm home and nobody's here, and I could whatever I want to do, kick my feet up, whatever, that just, I don't feel like there's things that I have to do at that point. My granddaughter lives with me. So there's times when I have to make dinner and I have to do laundry. Those are things that I have to do. But those times when I just have my own time, even when I was writing my books, that was a happy space for me, because it was times where I could find me a quiet place and think and get my thoughts on words. So I think the happiest space for me is that when I have my own space and nobody else is in it.
I'm gonna tell you, man. One of the happy things for me is that, I know that I'm able to change direction if I want to. I got the power to change direction if I want to. I wake up in the morning. I think about everything that I'm grateful for now, and specifically, and how many people get the opportunity to do this, Gina? I get to work with my son and my brothers and have fun doing it. I'm grateful that my brother Uji is in the position that he's in now. This is probably the best position he's ever been in, and he's had gangs of money. Okay, and now he's building back, but he's probably in the best position he's ever been in because he's healthy and he's making moves to make himself happy. You know what I'm saying? My son, the same thing. My brother Melvin, I work with. It's happiness, gratitude to be working with my family. Period. Okay, and we're on the same page. Uji and I used to work together in entertainment a long time ago. All right, he went his way, I went my way. Look where we are right now.
Complete circle, huh?
Hey, bro, if I ain't said nothing else, if you ain't heard nothing else, man, I love you, definitely.
Every day. When I talk to any of my brothers before I get off the phone, I love all y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing.
It is, but I'm telling you, it's a great thing, Gina, to see to create. Our family is so creative. We really are so creative. The creativity in our family is so amazing. But we I don't think we how great it was or how great it could be, until we started doing these different separate things together. We all used to play in a band together. Little Mark was doing the little Michael Jackson stuff. I wanna rock with you. We was doing all of that stuff, but see the creativity. I love creativity, and to see that my brothers, my family, my son is still carrying it on. It's amazing to me, and that makes me happy.
Of course, seeing your family happy always makes you happy.
Your turn. I'm sorry, Gene.
Oh, we taking turns?
We don't have to.
No. I just sent you with that link, Greg.
Okay. Now, what do you want us to do with the link?
I want to see how it sounds first coming out your computer.
All righty.
Let's see. Make sure.
So what do you want me to do? There's one that says explicit test. It's gonna be some.
Test, yeah.
Here.
Let's click on it.
And I've clicked on it.
Okay, stand by. Don't do that.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Hold on. Stand by.
He's happy with y'all.
What makes me happy because I got to get back on my stage.
I know.
What makes me happy is being able to understand. Actually,
all right, it's playing now.
Okay, hold on, Maurice. Let's get. He got to go, so I'm gonna pause this real quick. Okay.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Fuji.
Like I say, what it means to me is to be able to understand what it means to be able to make your own decision.
Right.
So when I wake up in the morning, everything that I do is my decision. You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm making a decision, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Now I've been places where you can't make decisions. All right, and that is a big difference. All right, I can make a decision not to go to work if I don't want to.
Right.
I can make a decision not to eat. I can make a decision whether to work out. I can make a decision to do anything, yay or nay. All right, and that is a beautiful feeling. That's what makes me happy now as I mature and grow and go on this journey.
Yeah, because to have it taken away like you had it taken away, I couldn't do it.
And me being the person I am, you know, people that probably was around me could say, well, I don't see that happening with him because I still did a lot of things that I wanted, but you know, I have to curve the way I do things to make it look that way. You know what I'm saying? I had to curve the way I do things. You know, they always tell you, don't let the time do you. You do the time. You know what I'm saying? Which means if you're sitting there pressing the bunk, sleeping, not doing nothing with your time, if you're not educating yourself, if you're not building yourself, if you're not strengthening yourself, your time will go very long. You know what I'm saying? So I did all those different things to the point where by the time I laid down my first day in the county and the time I got out, it felt like I was in there about a month. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Versus 2.5, 3 years. You know, and that's the way you gotta live life here on the outside too. You gotta make decisions that's gonna help you grow and make you happy. So, you know, I'm studying on that journey, and you know, I'm enjoying myself with it. So, yeah.
Cool. And I appreciate you popping on, man. Like I said, I know you got a lot of stuff you're doing right now. So you know, we know it. Appreciate you giving us that. And yeah. Because I couldn't have did it. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't have did it. I'm too pretty.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that can't do it for real. I mean, you know, beautiful people like you. especially beautiful people like you, you know what I'm saying? But you know, hey, a lot of people, you know, people call me from out of town. They call me from different parts of the country, other countries, just to talk to me so I could so they can get some kind of motivation out of me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind giving it because, you know, I gotta live a life of self-motivating. You know what I'm saying? I self-motivate myself. I've been doing this since I was younger. I didn't have no clique I rolled with, really. You know, I had a couple buddies, associate things like that. But as far as me in them streets, I depended on me in them streets. You feel me? So I've been making decisions for a long time. You know, and that actually means something when a person get besides me.
There you go. That's what's up. I mean, hey, we all have our own degrees of happiness, but I mean, and I'm quite sure everybody can agree. I can't speak on being in jail, and because all I can see is talk about what I've seen, and the movies. I would imagine ain't nothing like the real thing.
Well, I mean, you know, you got your real points, you got your exaggerated points, but you know, it ain't never nothing good in there, really. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got to live that. You got to live that, and make the best out of your circumstances. You got to be right inside of here to even be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because people come in and they think one way in their head, and as soon as they get in, they're getting beat up and quote unquote raped and different things of that nature. You know,
keep it 100, sure. Keep it 100.
They feel like you know they gotta be a certain way.
Right.
You go yourself and you do you do the things that you've been wanting to do outside on the street. Prepare for it. And if you're doing that, you ain't gonna have no problem because you minding your business 9 times out of 10.
Right.
I ain't never, ever, every time I went in, I ain't never had a problem in there. You know, the first time I went in, people tried to talk bad about me and this, that, and the other, but nobody never know a whole story unless you got the whole group around. You feel me? So that everybody can tell you, put all the paperwork on the table, all this, that, and the other. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, and like I used to tell, like y'all, people say all these different things. Like, why I ain't got my head busted?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why I come back out and I'm walking the streets and I'm doing whatever I want to? I'm like, look, a lot of this stuff, you know, people be scared. Some people be scared. Some people don't know what's going on. You know, and some people just got things stuck in their head. But I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna keep it 100, and that's what I do.
That's what's up. That is what's up, Gina. What you think?
That is what's up.
So on that note, I gotta go. I gotta get back on with my journey, and love y'all. Power to the people. Holla at y'all
Power
tomorrow.
to the people. Hey, tell my sister.
Oh wait, he got a song he about to play or something?
We're gonna check. We're gonna. I had to mute him out because Maurice always have a bunch of stuff going on in the background.
But you got it queued up already?
I got something here. Well, it ain't. It said it was just terminated, but we available again in a few minutes. So
I'll probably pop back on and check out the show later on or something.
Cool.
Give me a couple.
All right.
In a minute, love.
Power to the people.
Right.
Definitely. Yes, sir. So Maurice, what exactly are we going to be doing here now again? Well, you don't want to tell me. Okay, cool. That's all good. They don't, that's how it works, Jen. Anyway, there's some things that people do with making themselves happy. We want to try to challenge people to.
I'm telling it to you right now, bro.
Huh?
I'm telling it to you now. What I'm trying to do is make it so everybody can hear this in a very, very, hear the music very clearly.
Okay, so do I
hold on for just?
Do I get out of West Boston first, or are you gonna send another link?
Yeah, just don't worry about that other link because I can only do it 30 minutes at a time because I haven't updated my my plan. The next is to update my plan to 1 year, which is unlimited. And I can pay it 24/7, 365 commercials, everything. So, and you can monetize it too. But I'm just doing this test to see how clear everything comes out. In other words, Gina could click the link. I can send Gina the link. Or I'm gonna send it to you. So when I say send it to Gina, because at that point it's 30 minutes from that point. So,
hey, shout out to Lewis Blackmail, Dinah Lynn Biggs. She's checking us out. Yes. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, Dinah Lynn.
Marjorie Denwood, Felicia Brown, everybody, man. We appreciate you guys checking us out. Did you send another one?
Getting ready to right now, bro.
All right. Am I rushing you, man?
No.
Okay.
No big one. I just copied the link.
I thought I heard some curl activated in your voice, man.
No, I'm looking up. See, I have my monitors on here. I have to look up, and it kind of takes it spice out of my voice, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
Paste.
Man, hey, I hope everybody feeling that new promo.
There we go. Here you go. Now let me go back and I'm gonna go back and restart the music that I was playing.
All right, now click the link. Hold on, I gotta send it to Gina. Look, go to the private chat. It's on the private chat, the second one. All right.
Okay.
All right, did that. I pressed the play button.
All right, hold. Just leave it alone. Let me.
I am with it. We good.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
You should hear something playing now.
I hear nothing.
Do I click my link?
Yeah.
I don't hear nothing, bro.
I do.
I do now.
I just don't go from track to track. I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 tracks to see how that works.
Everybody, this is live TV, this is DopelivenTV Live. So y'all bear with us. And if you got to use the DopelivenTV platform,
all right, check this out.
Oh, there he is right
I'm gonna go to another track.
I'm saying, what's this, a commercial for Pepto-Bismol? What the hell is this?
No, this Walt.
Chris Mills, what's going on, man? I know you can't hear you. Maurice is trying out a new some Spreaker from iHeart.
And now I'm all alone. She ain't coming home. Did I really
we should have did this on first.
I didn't even see him.
He's supposed to be regulating this.
I didn't even see him. I was on the other private chat. You want me to go pull him out of Clubhouse?
What's up, Maurice?
Yeah. Okay, bro, it's gonna cut off here in a second.
What's that?
It's gonna shut down here in a second. I can shut it down.
but I gotta.
All right.
Cool.
How clear is that?
It was really clear.
It was good.
I just the reason why I want to see that and see I'm gonna have to get used to that delay. And see I can run it for the whole 2 hours if I update my plan. And I'll have unlimited and I'll have an app so artists can go back and actually hear themselves compared to other artists. So and it'll be just like you have your StreamYard
Mm-hmm.
here, so they can go back and actually look at it on demand or listen to it on demand rather.
Okay.
So, and I get demographics too, so I get where they're being played at, get all the marketing information.
So what are you trying to say is that I don't get demographics of what we do here, but I do.
I don't know. I'm not trying to
That's
say
what
that.
you know me.
I'm not trying to say that. I just want to see how clear that was going to sound. Cause see, I can't actually. I'd have to turn my stereo system deal that I have hooked up to my computer to actually hear how it sounds. So that was just a test.
We good. That's hey man. You know how many times I've tested things on this platform and actually worked. Okay.
All
when
the
they
time. All the time.
the thing
Absolutely.
about it is, so when you play it back, are you playing it through your system and it's just basically leaking over into your mic?
See, that's the beauty of having a Mac, everything Mac. So
Yeah.
what happens is this: no, it's playing directly off of MacBook, but I can download things. All right,
Okay.
I download them and then they play. There's no generation taken away or anything like that. It's good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I
Gotcha.
wanted to, and you know what? Actually, that was pretty cool, dude. So it came out very clear.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was trying to get the clarity up, the quality up. So
It came out clear. If y'all, hey, anybody heard that and this and that, y'all chime in. All right. I know it's early, but still, hey man, I wanted to ask y'all too. Did y'all like the promo?
oh, that's on point, man.
The promo?
Yes,
like
I
that.
love it.
Yeah. I had to go ahead on and do something different. I'm gonna do something else too.
Mhm.
I had the first. I had a bunch of pictures. I had everybody's picture, but when I got to, whose did I get to? Oh, actually mine. I said, nah. You know what? I'm not gonna put these pictures up here. I'll put the names up there, make the names come out real nice, and that promo literally took me 10, maybe 15 minutes to do. That's it, because I had a thought, okay, which makes me happy because I'm able, just like Uji said, to do what I want to do. All right. So if I want to change something up, fine. And of course, Facebook tries to hate all the time. So that Facebook actually said that they were taking 35 seconds of my audio out because it matched content with somebody else. And I'm like, no, impossible. But whatever. I can always change the music. The content is still going to be the same. Look, 14 things to make you happy. Start with a good dose of gratitude. Being consciously aware of what you're thankful for can actually change your level of happiness. Before you go to bed, you can keep a gratitude journal. Write down 3 to 5 things that you felt grateful for that day and why. Use all 5 senses to imagine these things vividly in order to help your brain latch on to all that goodness. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Now, number 2 is something. Go ahead.
It's just like affirmation. Every day, if you're in the affirmation, reading affirmations, it's just affirming your happiness and your peace.
And you remember we had also said something. I think you brought that up, and I think Gina said the same thing too to one of our guests. Number 2 is make sure you're giving back.
Right.
Do you give % of your income to your favorite charity or organization? No. Instead of spending money on yourself, you'll feel happier giving it to others.
Great.
No, hey, bro, I'm getting ready to break it. Because, like I said, that ain't me. Number 2 is not me. I do give back. I give back knowledge. I do give money sometimes to different things. Okay, but 10% of my income, you'll never get that. It's not going to happen.
That sound like tides.
Okay, but it says by giving, you'll be taken care of too. You see it from those with very little to those who have millions. You have to give to get, and by doing that, your happiness increases. You'll feel better as well when you accomplish your goals. Now, let's keep it 100 on this one, okay? Let's keep it on this.
Me, I mean, I just do it by accident. I don't say what I'm gonna give or when I'm gonna give it. It just happens. I just lead by example. Like my sons, they don't see me just. I mean, I can see a brother at his wit's end. You know when somebody's hungry to the point to where they're gonna do something stupid to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? And I just walk up and go to the daggone counter and buy some food and tell them to take it over to them. You don't have to know where it come from.
But let's keep 100 with this, man. That number 2 thing, giving back.
Yeah.
They said right off the top, do you give 10% to your favorite
Church.
charity organization? Okay, now 10%. You're giving, first of all, 10% of what you earn. Giving, I'm gonna keep saying it. You're giving 10% of what you earn. Gina, if you earn $500,000 a year, are you gonna cut that check for 10% of that 500,000?
Well, when you say 10% to me, I'm thinking tithes, and yes. Yeah. But you talking charity? No, I don't really have a favorite charity. I give to different charities and different. I even do a lot of Facebook fundraisers and whatever. Sometimes I don't. A lot of times I don't even know the people, but if it's something that touched my heart, I'll give it. And if it's fake, then oh well. The person who put it on there have to answer to that. But 10% tithes, yes.
I was taught to tithe 10%, and I haven't been the most because I moved around so much. I had one church home. I did it, on a regular, and this church home at now, when I get a chance to go, I go and I tithe. I give it up.
Okay, so I make 500 grand a year. I'm supposed to cut off a check for 50,000.
Well, you don't supposed to do anything. You're supposed to just do it.
Yeah, if it's not from the heart, it's defeating the purpose. But
exactly, if you just give it because it's a command,
it's usually not. I don't give all at once. It's weekly. When you go to church, you pay your 10%.
Right.
So most people, well, some people probably can, but most people on our level, we're giving it weekly or bi-weekly or monthly. We're not doing it all at once. So it doesn't sound like 50,000 or 500,000 to us.
Not to mention, you get that nice little tax write-off. So,
but do you?
Yeah, I write it off all of it, bro.
Yeah, you do. You do write it off. Yeah. You write off any charity.
I write it off.
I used to give my tithes to Clayman's Baptist Show Club over there 15th Avenue.
That's not a church.
That's not church.
What?
Well,
but
listen, depends on if that's his religion. That's his religion, I guess.
Think about it, though. Think about what you spent in the casino. You gave more than 10%.
I gave a hell of a lot more than
but see, and guess what? You told us the story about how when you realized how much you had spent. Mm-hmm. At the time, you didn't know you spent that much money until you seen it across that screen.
Right.
Tithing is the same thing. You don't see, I just gave, 50,000 in tithes to the church until the end of the year, but you don't even miss it.
Most people don't. Not to mention, most people don't. I mean, if you're making that kind of money, if you're making $500,000, you have 50 grand is nothing.
Right.
Trust me, you will not. Right. You spend 50 grand like it's $5. I know people that make way more than that. And they'll give 25 grand like it's 25 cents,
and don't even miss it.
Don't even miss it.
Okay, I guess I got the Gary mentality. I'll say I'm not gonna. No, let me stop that.
Come on. I was gonna say.
I said
I'm from Gary, and I don't have your mentality.
And I apologize for anybody that offended with that comment. Okay, that's wrong. I just got a different type of mentality. Okay, I make money. Okay, I make a lot, but and my son is the same way. My son, and I will give you an example today. So he had his tire was low. We looked at it. We took it to a place, and he had about 7 nails in it. All right.
Dang.
Yeah, they were all in a row. 7 nails.
Somebody sitting on him.
Yeah. So we went and to get it, and we got another tire. He said, "Well, Dad, let's go get icy," because he didn't want to take the money out to get the tire. I said, "It's yours. You got to do it. Let's go get an icy." Okay, cool. We went to get it. and he, they were like $1 and something a piece at a gas station, right? And he waited on me
to pay for it.
Yes, $2. He was like, "Dad, you got this right." I'm like, "No, you
You're
actually."
the one that's right.
Mhm.
But
But you
I didn't
may
want one because the tops didn't fit. They didn't fit on them, and then we brought it up to the front, and the guy tried to put it on, and he spilled it all over the place. And I just said, "You know what? Forget it. I don't want it." He said, "No, go ahead, big, get you another one. It's free. Happiness. Go get you another one. It's free."
That's a shame.
Greg.
That's a
Greg,
shame.
Greg, you got quarters you didn't have since you was 12, don't you?
Man,
Mm-mm.
you already, hey, Maurice, you probably know me very well.
That's a
Man,
shame.
what it is, we used to, I'm gonna tell you, me and Greg used to go up to this damn arcade up in the mall and play this freaking game, and we were so good at it, we put a quarter in there and play for like 2 hours.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
We used to go in
Maurice,
there after work.
you think about this, man. We have been at the bottom.
Oh yeah,
We've been at the scrapey boy.
yeah.
And we smiled doing it. We smiled doing it.
Well, I mean, a lot of people don't know half of this. The struggle is the is the happiness. I mean, that's you're supposed to be learning at that time. So
Exactly.
when you're going through your struggle, and if you ain't learning till you're going through your struggle, you're gonna be sad. I mean, you're not gonna be happy in your success. You
Right.
know,
And I
you
think
just turn around and repeat the daggone error over and over again. And like my dad used to say, expect a different outcome. You're crazy.
yeah.
You know.
And I
So,
think that's why I am happy with what I do, because, and like Uji said, I get to choose to do what I want to do, but I know where I've come from. I know what the lows that I've come from, and to get to the level that I'm at now, man, number one, it's a blessing. And I'm not saying any of this, and none of us are saying any of this to be arrogant, okay? But if you knew our stories,
yeah.
you would understand why we can talk about this with the joy that we talk about it, because it's phenomenal to be able to look up and know that you climbed out of that barrel while the rest of the crabs are still trying to bring you back down.
And thank God you didn't get clipped by another crab on the way out. But
Dude.
saying that, you got to sometimes let a crab get on so you can pull them out too, and let them understand you don't have to be like that. So sometimes you got to let one get on, and trust me, I done had a couple of them I felt like I had to put them on my taxes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but they learned real quick that I was teaching them how to fish.
There you go.
Teach them how to fish, and they got to teach somebody else how to fish. You know what I'm saying? We were just having that conversation today. I was talking to Chronic, and
shout out.
They got him. Well, they got him on Gangsterville tonight, and I was playing Walt just a minute ago, and that's his brother. So, and like I told both of them, I always have and always will. Man, teach somebody else. If we keep teaching the crabs, you don't have to worry about them snapping at your feet. Teach them how to fish.
Hey, man, look, chronic illness. Look, man, Marcella says that's good, Maurice. Here's the thing, and this makes me happy. Just you telling me he going to be on Gangsterville Radio tonight, okay? I know Gangsterville Radio very well, okay? And I know once he gets on there, man, he's about to blow. He's about to blow. I'm telling you. Shout out Mike Green, one of the owners of Gangsterville Radio. Appreciate you, bro. Every time we do these Thursdays and Fridays, I'm gonna tag you in here, man, so that we can get these artists out of here, dude.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I have
your platform.
I have a gang of artists, bro, and and Miss Big, she done heard the R&B. She was crazy about Preston, and they were supposed to do something. I don't know how that went. I just gave them, pushed the information over. I haven't spoke to Preston since, and I think I hit Dylanda on chat one time to ask how things were going, and I didn't get an answer. So I'll find out though. I haven't talked to Preston.
I'm gonna see if I can get Mike Green and Dinah Lynn Biggs to come on here with us and chill.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
Tell us what their criteria is. Tell us what they're looking for when they try to break artists. I managed Dinah Lynn for like 8 years, and I saw her when she was sitting at WLTH in Gary, Indiana,
Yeah, I remember that doing that live.
Exactly. And I told her, I said, look, my brother and I had went up there that day, and I actually was going to try to do something to help WLTH. And again, you know, and now I'm gonna be arrogant. You must not know who the hell Greg Gray is, okay? Because
Right.
I was getting ready to bring your station up, bro. But
Well,
let
you
me
know,
bring
with technology now, you know, they could bring WLTH up into a full HD stereo station
do
without
they
having
want that? That's the thing.
to go buy a damn antenna or one transmitter, and
Maurice,
it's worldwide. You know,
you talking to the choir right now, man, okay? Because I came. Well, I'm not even gonna tell the story because shout out to Mr. Williams, WLTH Radio, everybody that's down there, great people. Okay, but my
Yeah.
thing is this: if you see that there's somebody that's already been out there, let them come and do some things with you. Okay, I didn't ask him for nothing. I'm the only one that went up there. Now I done did radio in Michigan, WJLB, shout out, and all of that stuff, man. This man had wanted me to do a resume and all of this stuff. And I'm like, whoa, bruh. You want me to do a resume, but everybody walked through that door. They want to come on and do a show. You didn't ask them that, okay? Why did you ask me? But I said, you know, cool. I was walking out the door, went in there, saw Dinah Lynn Biggs sitting up at the podium doing her thing, not the podium, at
in the booth.
the booth doing her thing. Went in there, listened for a while, and I told her, look, this day forward, stop calling yourself a DJ. Call yourself a personality. All right? Start acting as a personality. And from that point forward, I said, well, look, let me do some things. And if you want, let me do some things. And then she asked me to be her manager, and we started doing some things. A lot of stuff started popping off. Little parties. I started calling some of my friends in the industry. She had some friends that were old school in the industry. They started coming to Gary to chill in the station. All right.
Yeah, and like I said, and it looks like a WGCI without even having the same size studio.
Exactly.
You know?
Did all of that, man. I will claim that. Did all of that. Through
sound like one of my people done failed. Hold on for a second.
we threw parties, Gina. We threw Christmas parties. We threw Halloween parties, back to school seminars. Did all of that. Okay.
Yeah, I was saying she was all off in the community. She was all off in the GI community, East Chicago and Chicago.
And I made sure that she stayed out there. She even got a citation from Vernon Smith for the work that she's done. Okay, I made sure that. I petitioned for that, and she got a citation, big plaque with her name on it, commemorating her service to the community. Okay, but my thing is, we talking about happy stuff, so I'm not even going down nobody. Okay,
it's a beautiful thing that she's doing what she's doing, though. I mean, it's a lot of firsts and it's a lot of beautiful things. But like y'all said, we like even like what you said, and we were talking about the other day. All you want them to do is teach the next person. You ain't gotta run no credits or none of that stuff. And every once in a while, they might put me on an album, or, one of their albums or something that they done, released, or might even say something, about me being in the background. But my whole thing is I'm teaching you how to do something. So when it comes time for you to get out there, you on your own. I know I taught you how to fish as best as way I could, and get out there and do it.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to the Virgo Nation out there.
Oh yeah, Virgo Nation
group on Facebook. Shout out to that group, Virgo Nation. Got you. Gina, you awful quiet today. What's wrong?
I'm listening. I'm getting in. I don't want to cut anybody off.
You can cut. No. That's what we do. We cut people. We cut.
We cut people. I'm not cutting nobody.
Nobody's gonna feel like they're being cut. Okay? We're a family. This is happiness for me as well. Okay, because again, I started this platform. I was on here by myself. I didn't even plan on making it go this long. Okay, but things started happening, and feelings started happening, and I'm so blessed to have the people that you see on that promo that I put on Facebook, the people on there, because man, look, it's amazing. Shout out my guy Frank Summers. What's going on? He says when you help someone, you never know who's watching. Absolutely,
right.
And you never know what you can do for that person. until you ask. You know, do you need the
Yeah.
help? Until they ask. And people don't have a problem with asking for help. All right. That's a lot of people that ego. They want to ask for help. If you need help, believe me, I learned. I slept outside for 3 months. I've learned if you need help, ask. You don't have to be in certain situations. All right. I look at some of these indigent people, these people that are out there begging and this and that. We don't know what they've gone through
Nope.
to that point. We don't know.
Mhm.
I really would love to do a story on that
Man.
and to find out just what goes on in their mind, what happened to get you to this point. Because I'm quite sure that they didn't start off at that point.
Yeah, I just read a story recently about a woman that was homeless that had $800,000 in the bank that
Wow.
she had inherited from her mother passing, and she had no idea she had that money there. She was living on the streets,
Wow.
and she passed away. She
Wow.
passed away with the money still sitting in the bank.
Did she have any children?
No children, no siblings. The state has taken over, and they're trying to figure out
How to
who
get that
knows.
money?
Yeah, but they say they're trying to find out where the money goes next.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it could be, I don't know if the mom had any siblings, but who
Is it there
knows what the
in the
state of
GI in Gary?
No.
Oh,
This was in New York.
wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy right there.
That's real crazy. And so when you say you don't know, what's happening with those people, what's going on in their life, most of the time they don't want to stay connected with their family.
Yeah.
They
You
don't
would be
want.
surprised how many of them is just like that. You know,
Yeah.
the family done wrote them off, or they done been verbally abused or physically abused, and they
Or
they
they don't want to
they
be a
check
burden.
that too. They just check out on the reality side. Um, it's
Hmm.
quite a few here in Nashville, believe it or not. But they have these little things going around here in Nashville too, where they got these people that are not actually homeless, and they followed this lady from Franklin all the way to Nashville. She had a fake pregnant, stomach. She was raking she was raking down 40 grand a day.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah,
Do
Eh.
y'all
they
remember?
busted her. They busted her though.
There
They
was a
stopped her.
lady in Gary when I was just getting out of high school. I was working at Flag Brothers on 7th and Broadway.
Mm.
This lady, she had always had this coat. She smelled awful. Okay, and she would always beg, always beg. One day, but at the end of her day, because I would see her all day, she would go down 6th Avenue. Okay, walk down 6th Avenue. So one day I followed her. Man, this lady had a car parked in the alley. It was a white Cadillac parked
Wow.
in the alley, man. I mean, clean. This lady was just out there doing it. I mean, I don't know. Can you make a lot of money doing it?
Look at this.
Is that a
I
great
just thought
occupation?
I hit these numbers. I'm sitting at a light. I gave my $5, and I know it's $2 or $3 in the back of me. That at a light. It's 20
Mhm.
bucks. What's that? 60 seconds
Hmm.
or maybe 30 seconds. You do that all day standing right there, man.
Mm. That's a
Yeah,
hard way to make a living, though, for me.
it is a hard way, and again, stuff that we wouldn't do because of the way it looks, or the stigma tied to it. People don't care. You know why? Because at the end of the day, they done made their little cash. The thing about it is, if you're gonna give, just like Gina said earlier, give it. Don't worry about where it's going, because you gave it away. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? That was
Yeah.
my daddy taught me that. He said, you just gave it. What you worried about it for?
Hmm.
If they go smoke it up, then you gave it to get smoked on. If they go drink it up, then you gave it to get drank up on. But you never always think. Y'all don't never think about. He told me, don't never think about the worst thing they could do with the money. They might be going to get a sandwich, or that might be a place for them to stay for the night. You gave them enough money to do that. And I have given people enough money, where they can go get them a hotel room or something, clean themselves up and get themselves together.
Hmm.
Let me ask y'all something, and that brings up a good point too. Is money happiness?
No.
No, not even
Mm-mm.
close.
No.
Man, the happiest thing I have in my life right now, 2 little people running around here to call me Papa.
If you think back, probably in your life, the most happiest times were when you didn't have a lot of money. You had less problems. You had less problems. You
Oh, man.
had, less people begging for things. I'm
Well,
telling you. I'm
I mean,
telling you.
people see whatever you roll up in or
It's
whatever, and they think.
it's more of a when you have more of a simple life,
Mhm.
it's so much easier. It's so
Yeah.
much easier.
But and I asked that question because we're talking about the homeless people with some money. I mean, it'll help them change their position, but with some money,
But
change
you
their life.
remember what we talked
Would it
about
make them
earlier?
happy?
Remember what we talked about earlier, Greg? Teaching them how to fish. And you say, how do you teach a homeless person how to fish?
Mm.
Well, first knowledge, there are places where you can go to get yourself cleaned up. There's places where you can go to get yourself a job. And the way the economy is right now, or at least here in Nashville, shoot, they waiving a whole bunch of stuff. They waiving drug tests for people to smoke weed. So, all the weed smokers going to get them some daggone job. So that's how, and they starting at $18, $19 an hour. So these
But
people,
you have to remember how some people got to that place during this pandemic. People lost their jobs, lost their homes. So it's not like
that's going to
all
fix
of
it.
them are people that are just destitute and they just don't know how to do better for themselves. They just got caught up in this pandemic
Yeah.
and lost some of them everything they had. So,
Yes.
everybody it's not hard to teach everybody how to fish.
Yeah, that's true. They probably already knew how to fish. It just
Right.
the water got poisoned, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, but I still think that in some instances, money could make some people happy. Frank says family will be the first to do you in a lot of the time.
Ooh, man, ain't that the truth?
And yeah,
Bro, that is the truth.
Frank's been in the hospital, yo guys. So let's keep him in our prayers.
Well,
Absolutely.
He's had a couple of stints in the hospital recently, so let's
well, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you. The real thing came to me is when I had that stroke. You
Mhm.
know, I came up missing, y'all. Yeah, I know you said, where you been, bro? I didn't have to go any rehab, but as you can tell in my voice, it's not as strong as it used to be.
Mhm.
When I did radio, it was a lot stronger than this, and I could feel it. And I still, I'm not. I thank God that I'm not running around here on a cane, or running around here losing half of my thoughts and everything.
Right.
I am very, very, very blessed in that, and I thank God every morning when I wake up and look myself in the mirror. I know who I am, because it's a lot of people. I mean, even the nurses that came in that room, man, they was like, "For what we saw on these scans, you shouldn't be doing none of this stuff, wiggling your toes or anything." And my wife said, "Boy, you just don't know." I said, "I know God's watching over, you know, and I think sometimes people have to give God his due.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, they have to give God his due. I'm here. He ain't done with me yet. So evidently I'm supposed to be doing something else that my destiny can, go ahead and get fulfilled.
That's happiness. Okay. Frank Summers says it's easy to fish, but hard to know what you're fishing for.
Oh, that's a heck of a statement right there, man.
Fact, man. That's a course. That's a
Woo,
right there. That's a core comment right there.
man,
Yeah, brother. Yes, sir.
bro, that is deep.
I don't
That
have
is
an answer though.
deep,
I do not have an answer for that one.
man.
But another thing that makes me happy, which I don't have right now, is having somebody to support support your dream and you support theirs.
Take a special person, bro. You gonna find her.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not looking.
You can run up on
But
her.
you know what? I mean,
She probably already in your life. You don't know her.
Oh, she is. She is. She knows.
Yeah. And it's one or two things that she ain't ready to deal with. When she ready to deal with it, you'll know.
Absolutely. Marcella says some of the homeless have mental illness and have fallen through the cracks. Families not helping, etc. She's run into a lot of them while feeding the hungry in Chicago, Lower Wacker Drive.
they're intense. We were down there, and I'm thinking there must have been an organization or something that came down and gave them tents, like vinyl tents where they're protected from the rain and the sun. I was glad to see that because a couple of years ago when I went down there to feed the homeless, they were just out in the streets, and we were out there in winter, in dead of winter, and they were under blankets and cardboard in the wintertime. And so, I mean, it sounds crazy to say, you know, that I was glad to see that they were in the tents, but from what I saw a couple of years ago, the tents were a come up.
Man.
You know, just being able to protect them from the elements.
Right. Frank says happiness is peace of mind. Of course it is. Most definitely. I went to Georgia. I think it was a year before last, for the COVID, and went downtown. And if anybody, you know, in Georgia or went to Georgia, you remember the underground where they had all of the stores.
Yep.
Stuff, okay. Well, you know, they closed it some years back. And in that area, I went in that area because I had my camera out too. It's a bunch of homeless people. There's a bunch of homeless people that habitate.
So they basically turned it into a village down there.
Oh, wow.
City, they turned it into one, okay?
Yeah.
And my thing was this. Even though they found a place to go, and there was another spot too. Was this no, this was in California that I went to this other one. But as I was out there in Atlanta, around that underground, there was a bunch of, I mean, I'm talking about huge rats running around. And so I asked the man, I mean, they were huge. They were huge.
I don't want to talk about that.
One of them asked me,
please.
Well,
no, do not talk about those.
Sucker stood up on his hind legs and he said, "Hey, bro,
I'm getting ready to mute.
You got to like.
I'm getting ready to mute."
But
oh man,
well, held his hand up like this and give me dap. He was like this.
But you know what? Closing the underground was like closing Jewtown.
Mm-hmm.
It was devastating.
So is that closed? I haven't been to the Chi in a minute. I think the last time I was in Chicago.
And that was closed when we was in high school.
Really?
They had moved it.
That used to be the spot. See, we used to get leather from down there all the time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they moved
that. That was my father took me and my sister once a month. He took us down to Jewtown one weekend out the month, and that was our day when we just chilled with our father, and he bought us everything we wanted down there.
We used to get our suits made down there. It used to be a tailor down there when we get our Easter suits made. You know, Daddy used to believe in getting at least one tailor-made suit a year and doing Easter at least once a year. And we'd go down there and get one tailor-made, and it was down there close to Jewtown. We had plenty of relatives that stayed in Chicago, so
happiness.
Yeah, that is.
Happy memories. Do you know that they have a lot of signs down there, Greg, downtown that says no drones allowed?
Yeah.
I thought about you when I saw that.
Found that out the hard way too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can get arrested. Yeah, you'll get arrested here.
I don't even bring my drone.
Fly drone if you want to in Nashville. They will come and pick you up or destroy your drone.
Well, see, that's why I'm going to go. I'm gonna go ahead and take the they call it the pilot's
license. Yeah,
license. I'm gonna go ahead and do that and make sure that I'm ready for that. Hey, look, another thing here before we take a quick break. You laugh every day. They say it's better than money. Do you spend time laughing? Do you purposely find happy things to laugh about? When you laugh, you release happy hormones called whatever. These are hormones that uplift us as we share experiences with others.
That's true.
Even just making yourself smile will put you in a better place. Yeah. It is thought.
TikTok does it for me. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes you get something on there.
Dope living. When I get on here and crack on Greg, oh my gosh, I crack my side.
I'm telling you, but see, a lot of people who know me, as a community of people know me as a comedian. Okay, I did one day of stand up. Just one, didn't work out. But I'm a pretty funny dude, so I like to make people laugh. I do. Seriously, I'm kidding aside. I like to make people laugh. People smile.
Hold on.
Somebody fighting.
No. That's the youngest boy. Hold on for a second.
You got WCW over there, boy.
Yeah, he over there boxing somebody's head.
But we're gonna take while he's going at 7:59, it'll be 8 o'clock. We're gonna take a break. And you know what? I'm loving to run this promo. So we're gonna take a break. Dope Living TV Live. I got Gina right there. That's my sister. Not like these.
Script time. Fake.
Anyway, we'll be right back. When I was hoping my little sister come on. There she goes, Nyla.
Hey, Nyla.
Hey, sorry.
No, you are good. Now, Nyla, if you look at the post that I put on Facebook, I got you on there. Right? Did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't have time to put it on here to make the change on here. So the next time it will be on. Trust me.
Okay.
Hey, lady.
Hey, Maurice.
He called you. He called you. He said nay.
Oh.
Nah.
Did you cut your hair?
No, I didn't.
She had just got it up in a bun.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yesterday was all out there. It was full, and I thought she was like the
I
lion
had
of
a hood on, so it was like.
MGM. She and Graham up in that joint, man. But now it's good to have you there. We talking about being happy now, and I know my little sister Sage over there keep you happy, right?
Always.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a picture of my happiness.
Okay.
Two of them.
We see it on the screen.
Y'all look like y'all getting ready to do a Spanish dance.
I got to see.
That's actually.
I said the same thing.
That picture is 31 years old.
Wow.
I said the same thing.
Y'all been married?
But you know what? You can. I actually
that was actually our engagement party.
Oh wow!
So that's our engagement party, and
she looking straight up your nostrils.
She looking right at that ring. Look at her finger.
She looking like I love this man.
Look at her finger. She looking at the ring actually. Well, that's exactly because I said the same thing. You looking right at me. She said, "I'm looking at the ring, man."
I love him. I love him.
No, but I actually got to see a picture of Maurice. Maurice, you posted a picture. I think it was sometime last week. You were standing by a car, maybe a Cadillac or something.
That's a Lincoln.
Lincoln, and I was like, "There is Maurice right there."
Yeah, that's me.
So I got to see the real Maurice.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you,
actually, that picture's in the background now on my page.
Hey, Frank said happiness. Listen to Stevie Wonder if it's magic.
Woo!
I love Stevie Wonder.
Why can't it be everlasting?
I love Stevie.
Like a booger to the finger.
Oh my gosh.
Keep it on there, make it linger.
You gross.
What the smack?
That's a song he sang when he was young.
I sang that to my first wife.
Oh my
God! I took it out. I said, "Bam, girl, this is yours. I ain't got money for no ring."
Say, here you go, girl. You know it's true.
You know, you could take this outside. It was one time too. I said you could take this outside and freeze it and put it on the lapel.
So did you ask for the ring back?
That's a good question. If you got married, if you were engaged,
here we go. You got to turn it into a show.
Yes, let's do it. If you got married, I mean, if you were engaged or you wanted to marry a lady, or whatever, and you got the ring, she said yes. You're happy for a minute, then everything goes sour. I don't want to be in this no more. Do you think
have it?
Yes.
Not if it's a frozen booger ring. No.
No, I wouldn't take that back. If she, hey, I just hope she don't go outside and it frees up and cut somebody. I don't want. That's on my conscience.
From the man of Greg.
Do you know something? It would not hold up in court.
What if she cut somebody with a booger ring?
No. If you were to go try to take the ring back, it would not hold up in court because it was a gift and you can't take it back. You gave them that engagement ring. If you were to try to take them to court for that
Oh
engagement
my
ring,
goodness.
you would not win that case.
Why would you want it back though? What are you gonna gift it to the next
Somebody might want to pawn it
woman
and
you
sell it.
engage? You engage.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So Nyla, you saying that? Okay. So what if she gave me herpes? Can I give it back?
You can't take something that you gave as a gift back because
She gave.
it's not,
Greg,
it's
here's some
not a,
herpes. It's yours.
Hmm.
Greg, here's crabs. Take it. You can't cook it. But take it.
I'm just saying, like, it just wouldn't hold up in the constitutive law. It wouldn't.
But okay, would you want the ring back, guys? Would you
I wouldn't.
want the ring back?
No, I mean, if that the way I feel about it, that was a point in our lives, and I shared that with her, and I meant it. You know, hey, you don't keep it, keep it. Don't bother me.
Hey, you don't want me. You don't want my riches. You don't want my ring. Give me my ring back. I will buy you another one. I'll buy you a cheap cubic zirconia, and that can come. And you try to look, cause see, here's the thing. And look, I love my first wife. I love her to death. She's a fantastic human being. Okay, but she pawned the ring, and I paid $4,000 for that ring. Okay, and she got $500.
She just wanted to get rid of it. I got rid of a Corvette.
Oh,
I'm like, no, you don't do that.
Yes, I just wanted to get rid of it.
My ring. You know what I'm gonna do? Give me back my ring. I'm gonna get it all shined up and buffed and everything and this and that. And I'm taking it back. Okay.
You can't take it back.
Yes,
can't
I
take it back.
can. I'm
No,
Greg
you
Gray.
can't.
I'm Greg
You
Gray.
can't. Nope, you can't. They won't take it back.
They won't take it back. That's unfortunate.
I will dead presidents they ass. I will get some look.
You better figure out something else to do with it because you
Right,
can't
because
take it
they're
back.
not taking it back. They're gonna look at you like you should have thought about that more before you made that.
Okay, then I'll give it to the next girl.
No,
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Why would I want seconds
Right.
from
Why
you?
would I want your sloppy seconds?
You don't know it's sloppy seconds.
But why would you go into see now you
She gonna make sure I know.
Right. Why would you go into that relationship giving the person that you want to? Why would you? This is how I look at it. You're gonna go into your next relationship, something that you're looking to start fresh and new and grow. Right? You want to nurture it. You want to water it. You want it to grow. And you're gonna use old fertilizer. You're looking for the future, right? And then you're gonna take something from your past and give it to somebody that you want to spend a future with. That just sounds stupid.
I'm gonna tell you this from experience and opening up shops. There's no such thing as new gold.
That might be fine, but she doesn't want something that you gave somebody else.
Oh no, no, I'm not. I would that. No. I don't know. Like I said, if I gave it, it's yours. I ain't even tripping.
No, it's not mine. It was somebody else's first. So that person will always be a part of that.
And I support y'all.
I'm talking about if I gave it to you and we broke up, it's yours.
Oh yeah, that. But he said, like, would it be okay to give to the next person? No, that's not okay. They deserve if they're worth you deciding that you want to marry them, they're worth you making that new investment. That's on you. You made a bad investment. It's like anything else. And I'm going to always go back to finances. You made a bad investment. Oh, well, too bad. You lost. So what? You lost some money out of it. You invested in something and it didn't go your way. Okay, move on. Your next investment, you know what you're going to have to do if you invest into another stock or into something else? You're going to take more money and you're going to invest into it because that's what you chose to do. You chose to invest in that. And you chose to take that risk. So if that doesn't go well, when you go to invest something else, hopefully you'll be smarter and you'll utilize better tools. But you can't get the money back that you invested in the last thing because it went left. So why would you think that you could do that in a relationship? You tarnishing your relationship
you
before
tied that right on to money.
Yeah,
what she just said
is correct. Everything she said is correct.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. What she said? Which way? Okay.
Hey, Nyla.
Dang, you just emptied it out like that.
That was very well put, Nyla. I appreciate that. Okay. But I will be shining up the ring and giving it to the next girl. I'm sorry.
You gonna be one sad, lonely, and
No, I won't. She won't know. He won't know.
Let me see it.
So you're gonna
That ex gonna be like, he gave you my ring.
But you're
I'm like,
deceitful.
look,
So as soon as she figure it out, she don't trust you no more. You
my
tired
ex
of
would-
your relationship. You set
my
yourself
ex
up.
wouldn't be. I wouldn't mix country states with new people. I wouldn't do that. Anyway, let me show y'all some happiness real quick. Let me show y'all happiness. Maurice, explain that.
Oh my goodness, that's on the left side. That's Chase.
He
And
said,
on the right
"Oh my
side,
goodness."
on the right side, that's Gigi.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's them are my two.
Oh.
They're my two pieces of happiness. I come home and they there. You know, I
Oh.
spoil the crap out of them. I'm not gonna lie.
He's
Spoil the
so
crap out of 'em.
cute.
That's
Yeah.
happiness. I got you, bro.
Show us
Yeah.
Jordan baby pictures.
You want to see your baby picture?
Jordan gonna get mad at me.
Oh yeah,
Man.
look, I got a whole gang of those for real. We do that, man. And you know, one day I was sitting down somewhere. I was in a meeting, and my phone just kept going off, and I'm like, "What the hell?" My son sent me a gang of old pictures from our past, and it actually made me feel very good.
Oh, I
felt so good when I saw these pictures, and now I don't
That's
have
happiness. That's happiness, bro.
That's happiness.
Wait, I'm gonna claim my happiness. This is look, here go happiness right here.
I hear you.
Yeah. what that was the photo shoot he just did, right?
I don't know.
A video photo shoot. That's recent.
Yeah, see, that's 2 of the 9 happinesses I have. So
2 of the 9. Ooh.
yeah, them the 2 youngest. I had one graduate last year from high school. So
oh wow.
We took a family portrait, man. This is happiness right here, man. It's nothing like family. It's an old black and white picture. But there's nothing like family. Actually, it's an old video. It's a black and white video that we did. One of the few I was able to find. And I'm telling you, man, when you see this, I don't want everybody crying, okay? But because my people though, y'all check this out.
My bottom lip.
He's stupid. He is stupid. Oh my gosh.
My bottom lip is going. WFLD TV, channel 32.
That's my people. That's my people.
You silly.
I'm here trying to find these pictures that my son sent me, and I can't find them anywhere. I don't know where I put them. So it is what it is. But son, I don't know where they are.
They're in that phone.
They somewhere. It might be in the other phone actually.
You have
happiness, man. Happiness. Look, here's another reason for another way to create happiness. You foster good relationships with your family and friends. They say happy people don't spend large amounts of time alone. By spending time with people you like and love, you forgive supportive relationships that help people feel better during times of stress. Here's another one. Take some alone time with or without a mate. Okay. In contrast to spending time with everybody, it's important to step back and take some time for yourself. In order to cultivate self-care, you can recharge your spirit and you can find a little peace. Taking some time away and being alone can do wonders for your mood and your outlook on life, as well as help you find the meaning of true happiness.
That's why Gina went on a hiatus.
Yep. Exactly why.
Gina went on a sexual weekend with her man. Okay, but
hey.
And she decided to have some fun and do whatever she want. And them pictures that she posted look like she had some fun.
I had a ball.
And look at it, she glowing. So.
I had a ball.
Oh, Robert doing something right.
Robert, hey, look, I get a shout out to my man Robert. Robert knows how to live his best life. All right, I'm just gonna put it like that. That's one I admire this guy, and Gina. I love you guys to death, man. So, hey, y'all keep that going, man. Y'all keep whatever y'all do, keep it going. And I don't want to hear, well, we broke up, because the first thing I'm gonna do, First thing I'm gonna do is call Robert and say, Robert, get the ring back, bro.
No, and I'm gonna call Gina and be like, "You kept that ring though, right?"
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm giving
Y'all
it
need to
back.
cut it out.
I don't want it.
Oh, you give it back?
I would give it back.
She don't want to remind her of that man. If he broke her heart, what she gonna remind her? Every time she look at it, she gonna be mad.
Okay, now see, you just said a second ago.
You can't ask for it back. It's different if she's like, take your ring back. It's gonna be Diary of a Mad Black Woman, but you can't sit up there and be like, give me my ring back because you gave it away. Now, if she gives it back, that's different. If she throw it in your face, be like, you stupid, beep, 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 and you beep, beep, then that's different. But you can't sit up there and be like, give me my ring back. That's not your place. She can do whatever she want with it. If she throw it at your face, that's on her. If she throw it down the drain, that's on her.
I'm pretty good. If she threw it at me, I'm pretty good. I'd be like, got it.
Right, and then that's gonna be the end of that. And you gonna have.
I'm gonna go straight to the service merchandise.
Service merchandise. That's an old name.
I'm gonna get. Hey man, y'all remember? I used to go to. I used to go to service merchandise, get that little digital watch, man, where you press the button here, analog come up, and bam, right there. I was thinking I had a band like this too, but a little cheap ass watch. Anyway, but I'm gonna go there and get it all shined up. If it, because nobody do the inscriptions and stuff like that anymore. I don't think. But I'm gonna get it all shined up, and I'm going to go to the next girl that I was cheating with anyway. And
you need to cut it out, Negro.
Girl, I told you I was gonna get you a ring, didn't
I?
Oh, Greg. I'm be like,
Greg,
oh
ain't you
Lord,
single?
oh Lord.
Yes,
Greg,
dear.
ain't you single?
Yes, dear.
Yeah, that's why.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
You just told everybody your little secrets.
And look, everybody, we're gonna do a win a date with Greg.
What we gonna do? We gonna offer you off to charity?
Yeah, let's do it.
We can pick a
We're not gonna get anything from that.
Fat money.
Gina, she came in hot. She just roasted you, boy. You on fire.
You know I don't care. Frank said Comaze. Yeah, I remember Comaze.
Comaze. Wow.
You ain't gonna get no money.
Y'all, hey, look.
They don't take used goods anymore.
Y'all know me better than that. Y'all know me better than that.
Maybe the food.
Hey, Maurice, they just called me the old engagement.
I mean, look, if the shoe fits, you gotta lace that mug up.
Hey, Nyla, you're gonna learn your big brother. He got skills.
You got game.
I got skills.
We gonna see.
I got skills.
Game recognized game, man.
Yes. All of y'all, everybody on here, everybody on the panel locked down. Shout out to my man Brandon Span. He says, do it. Hey, Brandon, I do it all night long.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. He is pitiful, horrible, terrible.
What?
I gotta get this boy some milk.
All of the above.
Y'all know what time it is, though. Y'all all know what time it is. Y'all fun. Y'all know what time it is.
Scripts time.
Not quite. I'm not gonna let them play. But there was another one here that they said to, where is it at here? I'm sorry. Volunteer your time. When you give your time or your talent, you focus shifts from your life to that of others. I guess that's part of the giving back, right? This can help you realize that your own problems may not be that bad. You invariably forge new relationships and experience an uplift in your spirit. Furthermore, volunteering can give you a sense of purpose and keep you active during downtime in your life. And it increases self-confidence as you begin to feel better about yourself and your place in the world. Yeah. Black people?
Well, I'm gonna give you this deal that one person told me that I did. He said, Maurice, you give to a fault. And I said, what do you mean? He said, you give till it hurts. I said, you know what? I don't think it hurts. I mean, and it's been some times where I've been hurting because of giving, but I've been blessed too. You know what I'm saying? So,
would you give your last to somebody?
I have given my last. I given my last. Yes.
Would you, Nyla?
I would get a shirt off my back to somebody who needed it.
Right.
I've done it.
Nyla, I need the shirt off your back right now.
You good though?
Right.
You got a few shirts you could give, and you be alright.
And some shoes.
And
Hey,
some
hey,
hats.
oh,
You see that look? You see that look?
Cars.
Like shoes.
He
hold
said,
on for a minute.
hey, wait.
Shoes. Hold up for a minute. That went down to the core. All right.
Stop. And there goes our sponsor message of the day.
That went
Nyla,
right down
did you
to
get
the
Chris'
core.
number?
Oh yeah, I seen that screenshot right before I got on.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Better definitely stop talking about these, man. You don't take my shoes.
Well, you
So
bad
I'm
as my son.
Man,
My
so you
son.
want to give nobody the shoes off your feet if they
Who,
need?
me?
Yeah,
Me?
you. Or you?
Hey,
He
you know,
said,
honestly, Nyla, and I say this with every fiber of my body. Hell no.
Hell no. Yeah. I know it.
I thought you was gonna say yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am.
I could have answered that for you though.
I knew the answer. That's why I said it at the same time as him.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
would you go to like?
I-
Would you go to something like Shoe Carnival, go to the clearance and buy some shoes and take them to them?
Would I do what?
Go to like Shoe Carnival and to the clearance
Man,
rack
I
and buy
would
some.
break out in hives if I went to Shoe Carnival.
Not for
Okay.
you, for them.
I would break out in hives if I went to Shoe Carnival
Why?
Why?
because they don't got no shoes that cost $100
Shoe Carnival. Yeah.
You bougie.
I don't like them either.
Call me what you want, but I'm happy.
You know what?
Where do you get your shoes at, Greg?
I went the
Nike
first
store,
time.
online. I get them everywhere.
You know, I went to Shoe Carnival for the first time in my life. Over the summer.
It was a certain.
I walked right out.
See,
Yeah, that's not a place I like to shop at.
I got some. No, actually, I got some Adidas slides because they was on sale.
Shoe
That was
Carnival.
I mean, I go there to get my work boots. I mean,
Shoe Carnival is the fat lady's paradise. Okay.
okay. Oh,
She stepped in them shoes and all of that. You know, her feet look like some bread that's cooking. You know, when it rises. And she's,
Lord have mercy.
she trying to stick that size 13 and that size 8 shoe.
Okay, let me ask you.
Oh, here we go. You asking me
All right.
questions. You don't want the answers. You don't.
No, I do. But it doesn't exist anymore. They went out of business like last year. Payless
They
or
could have.
I was
something.
just,
The
Pay
Carnival-
less.
didn't it was somebody who used to advertise for Payless? Was it a star? Somebody.
The shoe, they getting the foot with it.
It was somebody that used to advertise for Payless, and it was a heavy set. I think who was it? I can't think of her name, but she was heavy
Nail
set.
Carter.
It wasn't Nell Carter.
It was my ex.
Was it the
Heavy
Shepherd? What's the name? Shepherd?
Nikki Shepherd?
No.
No, not that Shepherd. Sherry Shepherd.
I thought it was
Anyway.
Nail Carter.
Hey, Gina, don't
From the View?
Sherry Shepherd. Acknowledge.
I don't think that's her name.
Al Bundy works there.
No.
She keep getting the train and get stopped. Getting the train and thought I see it coming. Oh, stop, y'all.
But she was heavy set, and she used to advertise their shoes, and it looked like a
How'd you know?
cupcake, a muffin coming over this. It was crazy. I'm like, you know what?
Gigi.
Those shoes are not for oversized people. That just was not right the way they did that.
Gina.
TV for
Gina.
No, I mean, you have to be honest. Like whoever you know what?
It wasn't Nail Carter.
Nail Carter.
She said it wasn't Nail Carter.
Was it Nail Carter?
It was Big Cherry.
He said Big Cherry. Let me go ask Robert. You remember all of that. Hold on. I'm going to find
Let
it.
me ask y'all: Is happiness? Is it happiness when you can, you could pay more, but you pay less?
Happiness is whatever you want it to be.
You want to get in the chair and do it?
That happiness means a million things to a million different people.
Yeah.
And I give you that one.
I know now. Star Jones.
Who?
Star Jones.
Even the baby.
Jones.
Even the baby. So what?
Did she used to do Payless commercials?
Yes, she did.
I
Yes,
didn't know
she
that.
did. And
I
you
didn't
know,
know that.
Payless got some cheap shoes.
Woo. I remember walking out thinking I'm getting me a nice pair of shoes. So they got wet and the bottom one came off the shoe and I took it back. They gave me two.
Maurice, I could do
I
you
got
one.
wet. I got wet.
You three shoes, for that one.
Yeah, and for that one, they gave me some free shoes and then gave me some coupons to come back. I said, I won't be back, baby. That's it.
I can do one better than that, man. I walked past was it Payless? No, it was Shoe Carnival, I think it was. I walked past them. No, it's Payless. And man, I'm telling you, I wish I had my camera because everybody in there, everybody was they tried on shoes, they were slipping. All you saw was feet in the air. Just feet in the air. Looked like they was doing somersaults and stuff. It just feet in the air.
I don't believe him.
I'm like, what's going on? They said they were just trying to, and then they give you that one little sock, the same sock.
So one time for Christmas, I had asked for Uggs. That's when Uggs like just became popular.
Oh my God, they were expensive.
When they still expensive. When I was in high school, I asked for Uggs, and so
I didn't see the traction on those shoes.
My mom, my parents, they trifling for this. They went and got me some Airwalks. Yes, they went and got me some Airwalks. And everybody who's ever had Payless shoes knows that Airwalks is a Payless brand. So I opened up these shoes and I'm just looking like, y'all are like, y'all real trifling. Like, I ain't never asked her for no Uggs since. Sage bought me some this year though. She bought me some for one of my graduation presents. She bought me some Uggs, but because I told her I never had Uggs. And when I would walk to school, I would wear them because like I needed some winter boots. But at that time I had to walk to school, because we lived like near my high school, and we had two different buildings for like freshmen, sophomores, and juniors and seniors. I would walk in the wintertime through the snow and everything. When I tell you them, man, listen, they fell apart. They were soaking wet.
Wow.
It was just real bad. It was just bad. It was just not it.
I remember you used to get talked about at West Side if you came up in there with anything less than the NBA.
Hey man, I made a mistake one day. I came in there, because I used to try to dress sometime at school, but we wasn't the rich. I'm not gonna say we wasn't the richest, but I if you have a certain pair of shoes, you want to keep that certain pair of shoes. I don't care if your mom and dad buy you some new. Number one, my mom bought me a pair of shoes. I'm in the 8th grade, 9th, 7th grade, something like that. A size 10.5 shoe, and I only wore an 8. And she said,
"Put some socks in it.
Put some socks in it. You gonna grow.
You gonna grow? Oh my God!
Put some socks in it."
Man, you don't know how quickly I lost them shoes. Okay, quickly. I came home one day with no shoes on. Okay, and they were orange wedges. All right, orange wet wedges. I'm like, Mama, I didn't apply for the circus. That's not what I wear. And plus, they don't fit. But I went to school one day. Now, I know I'm not the only one that did this. I'm not saying you guys did, but I wore my shoes so much that they had the little, that little look like a cigarette hole in them, and bigger and bigger and bigger. So, and it rained that day too. So,
both of them,
water coming on both shoes, water coming up through the shoes, right? But my father used to make us wear T-shirts. So, what we would do was we didn't like T-shirts. It was sexy time back in the day. We would position the T-shirt in our shirts, so it looked like, because my father would check, it would look like we got a T-shirt on. Okay, but we didn't. All right. So I would take it and I tore one of them because, like I said, it was raining, and I stuffed it in the shoe and wore the shoe like that. But you had to do that. I got a hole in my shoe walk too, okay? Because you can't let people see that you got holes in your shoes. So you got to literally kind of slide and walk. One day I went to school. I was at West Side, and I and all of us had nice size afros back in the day. I'm in there with this girl chilling. And she decided she wants to sit down. I forget I had the holes in my shoes. So I sit down in the surge, and I got my feet up like this, and I'm chilling. Next thing you know, the guy who told the funniest jokes at school came up and he roasted me for a good half hour. And I'm sitting there. He said, "Nah, don't try to have him. Don't try to have him." I'm like, wow. I got a message from Gina. She says, "Watch Family Feud, Fisher Family, episode 1." Who was that?
Oh, yeah, my family's on Family Feud.
Your family was on Family?
I wanted you to play a little bit of that. I didn't want her to know.
Oh, well.
Hey, nine.
But just play a little bit of it.
Hey, nine.
Yeah.
Oh, sucky now.
I'm not on there. I was too young at the time. I was there. Like, I was there in the audience, and I auditioned with them, but I was too young. You have to be like 15. I was like 13.
Oh, sucky now. Let's go. We do not own the copyrights to this music or this show. Nyla on it.
And you know what? We got another good one for you today. We got a family here returning for the 4th day from right here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's the Adams family.
Y'all was the Adams?
They lost.
Chicago, it's my new hometown.
Spoiler alert.
It's your family. Let's play to get it. Give me Venus. Give me Jeremy. Let's go.
That's my mom.
Hold on. Y'all don't need to see this. Damn. Hey.
Her mom is beautiful.
Yes, she is.
Single women, name something you would never do on a first date.
She's slow, too.
Hey.
She not. She got the record, actually. She got all #1 answers.
Have sex.
Listen to Mama. Mama said, have sex. Look at Mama. She got some. Yeah, look at Mama.
Let's do it, man. What do you do? I'm a college
That's my dad.
That's your dad.
Yeah.
college football player. Yeah, you played football. And voice impressionist. Because you have the neck. Anytime you see people's necks the same width as their ears. No, seriously, that's a football player. You a college professor also?
Yes, I am.
Wow.
And I also do voice impressions of
Voice impression.
Oh, Lord.
Bill Cosby, Bernie Mac, Sylvester Stallone. I can do something if you like.
You can do. Oh, don't worry. You say you can do it. You gonna show have to give me Bernie Mac. That was my man.
So, you want me to come out and do it here? Or?
Yeah, we'll come on out here.
Oh, your father just a glory hole. Look at him. Come on. He won his 15 minutes. Let's go.
You had to stay with him. Usually you didn't pick up.
He nailed it. That's a beautiful thing. You have a beautiful family.
Thank you.
You would never do on the first date.
Hey, your mom and dad still together?
Stay out late.
Mm-hmm.
Stay
They
out.
just had an anniversary, like on the last month
Queen,
That's happiness.
only one strike.
or April. That's my grandma.
Okay. Grandma look like she ready to hit somebody.
No, my grandma, she's like not one of those people.
Who that,
Okay,
Timmy?
I'm gonna need you to pause it right there. I had something to say. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you just seen that's my uncle, right? Okay.
Mhm.
If you ever seen they show Family Feud videos that go on viral and like the craziest thing people say and they say name a name that starts with the letter H and the dude goes Jose. That's my uncle.
Oh. Oh.
That's him. That's
I saw that one.
Is that the one? Is that the? Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. I saw that one. That was
Yeah.
hilarious. Steve clowned him. Steve had that look on his face like,
And then here go my grandma. He meant Hosea from the Bible. No, he didn't.
That's too funny. That's too funny.
Yeah.
I wish
Oh
I
my
could- I wish I
God.
could turn over this,
Yeah,
man.
it was viral.
I'm gonna listen to this when we get off.
That's too funny.
I'm gonna put this on surround sound for real.
But hey,
you have to bring it up on the show like you bring up the two girls.
Oh my God!
Oh man!
She over here embarrassing me. I was sliding. We was cruising. Look, I was getting through.
Greg said that happiness is when you laugh, and I'm over here dying laughing.
You could have kept it to yourself. God damn it! You
oh no! We just hey, look. I'm gonna tell you what I saw. I saw the most beautiful thing in the world. Your family.
It was. I know they had a good time too.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Oh look, there go Chris.
Hey, what's going on, yo?
Chris laying up there like that Michael Jackson album, you know, like that.
Chris,
Eddie Pendergrass, same thing. All of it the same.
My life.
It's all GI. It's all GI. I accept it. I accept it all.
Chris, I told Greg I was gonna go pull you out of Clubhouse.
I went in Clubhouse.
You haven't been in there today?
Oh, earlier today, yeah. When I was driving, I was earlier.
You were in the barbershop room.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like about Clubhouse. They tell all your business.
What?
No. You tell all your business.
No, you know when somebody you're friends with is in a club.
Yeah.
So therapy.
It comes up in on your phone.
Yeah, that's what they started doing now. It didn't used to be that way.
That's therapy.
Just therapy.
That's happiness.
Greg, I'll do you one better. Okay, so you was talking about shoes. So I play basketball, and you always gotta have the freshest like hooping shoes, right?
Oh Lord.
Everybody had Jordans. Everybody had some type of Nikes or Adidas, right? So
this is it specials.
No, at that time, Champion sucked. Like nobody bought Champion at that time. Champion just getting back popular now. Like, but when I was younger, Take Care all got to go to nurse.
He's in a right. You're well, bro.
Hey, Naya, I gotta say something.
Yeah.
Champion was never popular. It's never coming back. This is their first time. Okay, continue.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, they always been bogus. Okay, well that's even worse. All right.
We used to be able to get Champions like in Gold Blast and all that stuff.
I hate to cut you off too, Nyla, but some of the shoes that we just never thought would be popular, they're popular now. Like we just took my granddaughter out to Lighthouse Mall to get some Crocs, and I remember when Crocs were $5. You know how much those Crocs were? They're like $69.
Yes.
Hey, look, y'all remember when Crocs first came out? They was really nursing shoes.
Yes.
When they first came out, everybody used to talk about people that wore Crocs.
Hey, now that place was packed.
Hey, you know what Crocs remind me of? Y'all remember those jelly bean shoes?
Yes, and I hated them. Ugh, they were the worst.
All right, my bad. Now go ahead.
Go ahead, Nye. I'm sorry.
So I needed basketball shoes. Mind you, at that time I was like, I think in junior high, I needed basketball shoes really bad. They went and got me some Champion basketball shoes from Payless. And they were white. They was white basketball shoes. Why did my all white basketball shoes except for like the C? The C was blue. Why did my shoes turn blue? Like the whole shoe, like they on the rim, on the front of the shoe, they was getting like blue. So I'm like, where is this coming from? Like I'm like over here, like where is this blue coming from? Like why is it doing this?
I got a question. Yeah. Did you have on blue socks?
No, I didn't never wear no blue socks.
Blue jeans?
No. So I never wore. So my basketball shoes, you
don't
wear your basketball shoes. So I was trying to figure it out. Like I didn't have on no jeans because I didn't wear them at school. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I'll never wear the Champions again. When I tell you those shoes was the most bogus shoe, people made fun of me. Those were the most bogus shoes. I had to.
Why did they turn blue?
Okay.
I don't know.
I got another question. Did you carry them inside another bag? Was the inside of the bag blue?
You know what? Our uniforms is blue. Our colors. Now that you said that, our colors is blue. Yeah, blue
Mm.
and like blue and white.
So was it? Did they turn blue before the game or after the game?
Before,
During
like
the
at practice, so I wasn't even wearing my jerseys and stuff, and I thought it was maybe like the floor,
No.
but I don't know. Like out of nowhere, they
What?
just started turning blue, and it wasn't even like my laces; it was just the shoe.
Yeah, I know. Like if it was after practice and you put like your sweaty
Yeah,
jersey or
sweaty stuff or
shoe,
something in the bag. That's
yeah,
probably what it
and it bled off
Oh.
onto the shoe.
Man, I was blue. Like I was
Hey,
not
wait,
mad.
Good story.
at least you didn't get no XJ 900s.
What the hell is that?
What is that?
Right. I don't even know.
A whole lot of
Hey,
shoes.
look, that was another Payless shoe. So when the Jordan 7s came out, they had some shoes with a dude that was shooting a jump shot with the same design as the Jordan 7s called XJ 900s. Go look it up. Go Google it.
Y'all remember when Starberry was in business?
Oh, that was, but Starberry.
My son's mother went in about 12 of them joints, man.
Hey, look, the thing I loved about Starberry, like when everybody talk about people getting their own shoe, like Stephon Marbury is the one that made shoes affordable for kids in the inner city. So I respected that. He went out and got his own.
That was before Shaq.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was before N1s.
Now Shaq, somebody clowned Shaq about his
N1.
logo, and Shaq was like, "Well, $200 million later," he said, "You can see that Jordan was had his legs spread over. I had the dunk, man, a dunk man," and I'm like, "Come on, you had Chinese."
I mean, but you got to realize the good thing about Shaq is that was the design that Reebok designed for him. He was able to keep it.
Yes, he is.
You know what I'm saying? The difference between him and Jordan, and I hate to say this, Jordan don't own the Jumpman. He doesn't own his name unless he bought it back. Because y'all remember when he signed his first contract, he sold his name to Nike.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he didn't. That's why after Bulls versus Blazers, unless it was a Michael Jordan game, you didn't see Michael Jordan name in any basketball video game.
Right.
He didn't own it. So,
I remember when
hey,
Reebok
you remember
sold
that? You remember that shoe back in the day? It was like if you didn't have the Converses, you had NBAs.
Mm-mm.
You called NBAs. It looked like a Converse and everything. It looked like a Chuck Taylor.
I remember. Hey, look, I remember Lottos and Deodors. I'm trying to bring Deodors back out right and Lottos.
No, don't do that.
Oh no, I'm doing that, bro.
Y'all remember K-Swiss?
And True.
Yeah.
And True.
K-Swiss was the bomb.
Don't do that.
And
Look,
them all-white
I'm bringing-
K-Swiss?
Hey, look, I'm bringing back the velour troop suit with the red troop.
Bring
First
back
day
the
number-
British Knights.
Don't do that.
Oh,
I
British
don't
Knights.
want to do British
that
Knights,
was
but
pain.
I'm bringing.
Yep.
Look, I'm gonna have my LL Cool J can't go on with the red and black LL Cool J troop velour jumpsuit with the red troops on. I'm gonna be killing the guy.
Look, I'm over here looking for Rockaware stuff. I'm a vintage person, so I love like
Don't do that.
vintage, like DC's, Fubu. Like I wish I could find Fubu.
So
Like,
if you want to be vintage, look up Cross Colors.
Don't do
Look
that.
up Damage.
Don't do
Look
that.
No,
up.
I mean my time, not your time.
I no. You will love it. I'm telling you,
time.
you will love it.
She
You would
said
love
not
it.
your time.
You'll love it.
Sure.
Like, yeah. You remember a couple years ago when the Stonewatch jeans was coming back out in style?
Yeah, I used to have them.
Yeah. So that came from. Well, I ain't gonna say it came from, but it was popular in the '90s with Damage and what was the other company? It wasn't Cross Colors. It was another company. But Damage, they used to have the Stonewatch overalls.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody
Hey,
needs
look,
to find me one of them. I don't really know how to explain it other than one of them Bill Cosby colorful sweaters. I really like
The
those. I don't know where to find them.
Coogee.
Coogee
Yes.
sweater.
Yeah, somebody
Coogee.
find me one of those.
Hey, you know,
It's
you know,
easy to
Coogee,
find those.
yeah, you know, Coogee never went out of style. It only went out
Yeah.
of style in the U.S.
Yeah, I want some, but they don't sell them. So somebody help me find them.
I'm trying to think if I still got my Coogees in my closet.
I know a dude they used to call Coogee. He dead now.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
You said he dead
Rest
now.
in peace, Coogee.
That's unfortunate. We're supposed to be talking about happiness. You over here talking
Right.
about people that
Right.
died.
Look at him.
Promise
See?
you.
Y'all talking about United Colors of Billington and Ocho
Hey,
Cinco?
that made us happy back then.
Okay, but we was happy while we was talking about it. So pipe down.
And that made us happy when we got a new pair.
I'm
You
gonna
a
tell
Blackhawks
y'all.
fan?
Am I a Blackhawks fan?
Yeah.
I'm a hat fan.
I like where you come from because people all the time ask me, "You a Falcons fan? You a this fan?" I like hats, okay? And if I like the hat, I'm gonna
Like
buy
the
it. I
logo.
don't care what team it is.
Well, I
Like the logo.
I don't feel like walking to the other side of the house. I know I got my Coogee sweater, but
I got a Dope Living hat. I got a 925 hat. I got a piece of shit hat.
Hey, this was before I was anti name brand clothing.
So Chris, what makes you happy, bro?
Making other people money.
I thought he was about to say making money. I was about to be like, we on the same page.
No, my thing is, if I make other people money, that means I'm making money also.
Yeah.
Things that make me happy is helping out other people, because I know from me helping other people, I get it back. We either making money together or I'm getting it back. Another thing that makes me happy is seeing my people doing well. Like everybody on here, they got something going on. You know what I'm saying? And what makes me happy, because I've learned a long time ago, you know what I'm saying, never to let anyone disturb my peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? So
that part, bro. That part. Let me ask you another question.
What he said.
So if you were, and I'm just trying to catch you up on the conversations we had.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I got this one. Y'all ain't gonna like you. Y'all ain't gonna like this because I know what Chris gonna say. So you went and bought this 4-carat ring for your girl. She said, yeah, y'all engaged. Some go down the line, and then she say, well, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to be with you no more. She got to get her ring back, don't she?
Hell yeah. What the hell?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
What
are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with it?
Try to go and get my money back.
You're not getting your money back.
Hey, as long as you got the receipt, you can pretty much almost get your
money back. No, you can't. Because I have a family member who that happened to.
How long
he
ago
could
was
not
it,
get
though?
his money back.
How long ago was it though? After he bought it?
That he took about 3 months.
Oh no, I was able to get mine back in 3 months.
Yeah, he couldn't.
Yeah, I was able to get my money back within 3 months. I bought, but it wasn't a ring that I bought. It was a watch. It was similar to the other watch that I always wear. I had 2 of them. And when we went our separate ways, but this was back in like 2010.
Get it back.
Back 2010. But yeah, give me that back.
That's unfortunate because you ain't gonna get it back, and you can't take it to court for it.
Oh, I'm gonna get it back.
Whatever, Greg. You're not getting nothing back.
You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting
You eating, Chris. I was on your side until this discussion.
Hey,
we on separate sides now.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Tell the truth.
Hey, look. Because the thing about it is, if we get married, if we get married and get divorced, you taking half anyway. So give me my ring back.
Give it up.
Get my ring back. Hey, look. I'm not gonna lose in the preseason and the regular season.
he talking like it's a basketball game.
And a regular season.
Man, you finna lose in tryouts. What are you talking about?
Hey, look, I already made it through the tryouts. We in the preseason. Now we getting married. Hey, that's the regular season.
I told you
in a summer tournament.
Y'all didn't believe me, but I told y'all I knew what he was gonna say. We on the same. Give me my shit back.
I don't even believe him though, because
I respect women, but it's just
I don't believe Chris would get his ring back. I think he's saying that now, but I think if he met a woman that he really, really cared about and loved, I don't think he would ask for the
One
ring
thing you
back.
gotta know
That's
about
just
Chris.
that's just
if we go in our separate ways, and it wasn't my fault, and it
See,
wasn't
that's what
my
I was doing. I was just about to stop. I was just about to say, well, what Greg said was, if she said I'm done,
right.
we
That
ain't
means
talking
give me
about
the ring
we ain't
back.
talking about no reasons. We ain't talking about if the guy said he was done, he put all that responsibility on the woman. See, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, that's the way it's gonna go. If it wasn't my fault, if I had nothing to do with it,
What
Greg,
if it was?
did you get your ring back?
Who, me?
Yeah. Did you get your ring back?
Did I didn't get it back. Did I ask for it back? Yes.
Did you didn't get it back?
The first one, no. Second one, yes.
One of the episodes y'all should watch. And I don't know if it's okay for me to say this, Greg, but it's a podcast. It's called I Am Athlete. And they do it. It's like a bunch of ex-football players, like Fred Taylor and a couple other ones. Ocho Cinco's on there, and they did an episode with their wives and girlfriends. Well, mostly wives, and it's a very interesting episode about relationships that a lot of people should watch. It's very good. They break down a whole lot of stuff, especially being someone that has money in a relationship. Like most of them played in the NFL. Well, all of them played in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And they was telling how to deal with it. You know how
I'm not even gonna lie.
how their husbands used to come home and they was on a set schedule during the season. Don't want to really be bothered during the season. Things like that. And it was a real deep, interesting conversation.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not listening to nothing that Ocho Cinco got to say about no relationship.
Why not?
Come on, man.
He beat
Why not? He
beat
changed.
the living crap out of Evelyn. He was abusive.
Hey, wait. This is one thing that I always say. Because we've seen her act out before.
She do act out, but
a lot.
What that
But
have to do with you not supposed to be hitting somebody?
But I mean, I understand that. I totally agree with you with that. But one thing, and Gina knows this too. She might agree with this. Your mama always say, if they hit you, you got to protect yourself at all times. A woman should never be putting their hands on a man in any kind of way.
Yeah, I taught my sons that they don't. I taught them not to hit women, but you have to protect yourself because there are women that are violent.
Yeah,
I know
so
a kid got killed.
Yeah,
you have to. I mean, not to the point where you're hitting, but my son went through that. She was scratching him to his. You would see the white skin and all of. I'm like, no,
I understand.
You don't have to take that.
See, I understand that, but if you research him, it's not just one person. If you
but that's what I'm saying about the Ocho situation. Not just one person.
No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Ocho. That's what I'm saying.
But with Evelyn, I've seen her in public act out.
Beating on him,
be a fool. But I'm
beating on him,
hitting on him, all that stuff.
I mean,
the one thing about Ocho is he was raised by his grandmother. You know what I'm saying? So his grandmother taught him real well. Sometimes a man gets fed up because if you notice about Ocho, any other relationships he's ever been in, you never heard anything about being domestic. A man can only hold back for so long.
I don't make excuses for people.
It's not
I get what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from. I completely do about you protecting yourself. But what I don't do is I don't make excuses for people. And that's just that on that.
If you would have said Ike Turner, then I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm definitely taking a relationship advice from no Ike Turner.
Hey, the windmill is real, okay? Y'all women, y'all do the windmill, y'all do this. That's real, man. There is no way I'm gonna let you mollywop my ass like that, okay? I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you in the throat.
Yourself, it's another thing. You're a man, so
I'm gonna set you up first. I'm gonna hit you in the throat.
Well, you finna hit it in the jugular. You finna hit one of these.
I'm getting between the windmill.
jugular.
Cause see, y'all do the windmill and then y'all talk about it. So I'm gonna give one or the other. Okay, I'm gonna stop the windmill. Or I'm gonna dead that conversation. Okay, so I'm gonna tap in the throat.
She must have been windmilling you up.
Right. You must have been.
My ex-wife was a black belt in Taekwondo, man.
The windmill, the thing about the windmill is it come with feet also. It just don't come with hands.
Yes.
Because they be swinging, they be windmilling and kicking at the same time.
They be Sammy Davis,
That's not how I fight.
Yeah, what
I don't
right.
fight
I'm over
like
here
that.
like how you. I'm over here like. Wait a second,
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
One,
I have my first wife used to be a mug, and she knew that I didn't don't hit me, you know, and you know we used to get into some serious fights. I mean, some physical fights, and it's like she, you know, you play you as a punk if you didn't hit her back. You know what I mean? What? You know what I'm saying? My ex-wife wasn't no
That's
joke.
too much.
Yeah, you know, she just started shit. I mean, I'm just being real. Just started shit.
That's the one thing I really hate about domestic violence, because until recently, maybe the last 10, 15 years, maybe, that they would actually take the woman to jail. Like in Las Vegas, it used to be only thing she had to do was say that you touched her.
Yeah.
And they would take her.
I know some people.
Harvey, Illinois, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like that. I think it was like that everywhere. It was always, you know, the woman was always protected. But now they'll take her to jail. They'll take us to jail.
but you have to understand why they did that. If you go back to the time of, well, maybe like you guys' parents, or well, not Gina and Chris. I don't know how old y'all are, but like if you go back to the time,
I'm 39.
30s, 40s, 50s, like there's a reason why the woman was always protected. Nowadays, people is crazy. People are people, and everybody crazy. But
yeah, you ain't lying about that. Definitely lying about that.
But there's definitely a reason why women were protected, because at one point it didn't matter and you was expected to stay. So I understand the reason for that. I mean, it's the same thing with how rape has definitely evolved, thankfully, to where people acknowledge that one, men can be set up, and two, men should be protected, because that can happen to them too. Like my cousin got sentenced to prison he was at college, and just because a white girl said, and she was white, and she was at a party, and it was, you know, like it was consensual, but it was like
what years?
I'm sorry.
Years. What time frame was that?
This was recently. This was like 2016. He went away.
Wow.
This was recently, but he's like a little bit older than me, so he's still in his 20s, and I think he got like 7 or 14 or something like that. But
they don't play with
him and someone else. Him and his other friend. There was like 3 of them, but what happened was like her parents found out or something like that. He was going to ISU, which is down in Bloomington Normal, so it's a college town, but it's not very super diverse. Yeah, and like he got caught up in it from a party at school, and he didn't have no. I mean, they was trying with the lawyers and stuff, but it's crazy. Like he just not that person. Like it was
Illinois State.
Yeah, ISU, Illinois State University.
And Carmerdale,
right? Bloomington Normal, right? That's not SIU. ISU.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, and it was crazy, and so like I definitely believe like that men should be protected with domestic violence, with rape, with sexual assault, all of that, because I literally like his life basically got kind of thrown away for something that he actually didn't do. They didn't even find his semen or anything, his DNA.
But what? How they gonna do that without no DNA? It just hearsay?
you know the history of the burning of Black Wall Street, why it happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It happened because a white woman said, accused a black man that was a shoe shine man of trying to rape her in the elevator
or fondling her or something.
Yeah, Emmett Till. because a 14-year-old boy whistled because he was from
Yeah.
Chicago and they didn't deal with stuff like that like they did. It's like all type of crazy stuff, but it was recent. It was a crazy. It was a crazy thing.
Hey, it's 8:59, y'all. We're gonna have to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for real.
Are we leaving?
It was dope.
But for real, you know, happiness is when you get a chance to get off at 9 o'clock and you get some sleep. But
It
real
was dope.
talk.
I'm back to work tomorrow, so
for that one, I just wanted to make that one comment real quick is that if a woman does, I've never hit a woman before in my life, okay, but if she come at me, because mine used to always want to argue on a Friday, and she wanted, you know, weekends, you can mess my weekend up, but I tell you, it's gonna be the Friday night sissy fights up in there if she keeps, you know, if she ever come through with that windmill again, I'll be windmilling right back. I'll be and I'll make them noises too. I'll make all of that. It's on like neck bones for real. But we were trying to make sure that everybody get happy. I wanted to play this one thing real quick, okay? It means nothing, but I got it to play. Watch this. You want to leave you guys with a smile. Watch this. That's what we do. We try to keep a smile, try to inspire people. We try to make sure that people are always happy and happy. Anyway, that's the show for the day, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank my people for hanging out with me today. Chris, you didn't see the new promo, did you?
Promo?
Let him check it out.
We're gonna promo? As we leave, we getting ready to go. DopelivenTV Live. We will see you guys tomorrow. There go Chris, Maurice. There go Nyla. That's Jenny Gatson. Okay, we will see you guys tomorrow. DopelivenTV Live. He's out.